Dr. Michelle Wilshire, and I'm a licensed clinical psychologist and the unapologetically proud founder of Wasabi and Well, where we offer therapy, community, and courses. We are hyper focused on Black wellness, and that's what has inspired this guide. I want to start out by thanking you for giving us a chance. More importantly, thank yourself for jumping on board your healing journey. This is an incredible moment. I don't want to waste too much of your time, so let's jump right in. Honestly, it was really difficult naming this guide because this free guide it's yes, will you pick up healthy habits? Yes. And growth mindset. You're going to pick up on transferable skills that will assist you in building the beautiful life that you're working on. Here are 5 additional skills that you're going to pick up on. 1, how to think about yourself in more detail, in more nuanced detail. 2, you're going to learn how to ask more effective questions. It's actually those effective questions that leads you to experiencing yourself in a more dynamic way. 3rd really big skill here, how to follow through, therefore building greater self-esteem. Because it is in the follow-through that you will find your self-esteem. In fact, actual building blocks of self-esteem is in follow-through. So by following through on this guide, you're getting ready to unlock your superpowers. Another huge deal here, this is something that in my therapy practice, my clients, this is something that they benefit from. This is one of the secrets that occurs in therapy specifically. One secret to the healthiest version of self is on the other side of being radically self-honest with you and only you. I'm not saying to go out there and be lying to folks. I'm not encouraging lying. At the same time, you really can't tell anyone the truth if you're not speaking truth and living your truth. It starts with you. You see how there's all these little connections though, right? Where the detail, becoming a more detailed, dynamic person depends on how you ask questions, and you answer those questions that you ask with honesty, and you can answer those honestly because you build greater self-esteem. All of these things come together. And last but not least is community. We know without question that the healthiest version of yourself, the healthiest version, will happen in community. You and many other Black women, and I'm very aware that you may not fall into that category because this guide is available to anybody. I'm not going to stop anyone from downloading this guide. We want to send love, happiness, and healing out into the world. Getting that to the point of being that we're hyper-focused on Black women, that many other Black women are jumping into their holistic journey. So you will not be alone in this. And not being alone is critical. At your worst hour, you do not want to be alone. And so when you have a community that's already working on building the life that they want for themselves, that's huge. This guide also comes with a very small, humble, and growing community that will continue to evolve and grow because of people like you who've downloaded the guide and are sharing these resources with the people in your life that matter to you. This guide is packed with gems, okay? If I haven't made that clear, it is packed with gems as long as you get through to the end of the guide, which you will. I know you will. So the last thing that I'll share as a part of this welcome video is how to get through the guide, right? How it all works. And I'll go through every single page, providing examples, providing a few examples, but one common example to support you and hopefully reduce some of the questions that you may have. But of course, if you have questions, I also have a page in there with my contact information so that you can reach out to me for more assistance. This is how you're going to use this guide. Keep scrolling. So as you scroll past this page, you're going to come to a list of examples. These are only examples. Let me emphasize only. Notice that these are micro goals. These are not make $1 million kind of goals. Instead, what you're focusing on here is really small actions that lead to high impact patterns, and that these high impact patterns will get you to those larger goals that you're thinking about right now. You're looking around here, like eating veggies. These are, or more sleep, or making the bed. These are things that you can start almost immediately. Like if you wanted to start in the next 30 seconds, you can do it. And in the worst case, something that you can start in the next 24 hours. Even if it was a goal of like wanting to work out more, more can be a minute more can be 15 minutes more. So on this guide, you're going to use my well-designed method. I like to call this the itty bitty steps method. The first thing you need to know, what healthy daily habits do I already have? Right? You want to establish a baseline. That way you don't go into this feeling a bit chaotic about it. You are starting with, where am I at now? And where do I want to go? And recognizing what the gap is. That's what this page is about. So I'm just using, this is just an example, but let's just say I was answering this again as an example. And I was like, well, healthy habits that I already have, like I'm pretty good about waking up early, eating lots of veggies, and having a morning routine could be a really healthy habit, like brushing teeth or other morning activities that help you start your day. How about making the bed? Could be a healthy habit that's part of your morning routine, and being mostly productive. So the point is to get a few healthy habits to establish a baseline. Now, from here, we're going to list 1 to 3 inconsistent habits, or the habits you wish you had. This is important because wish you had is aspirational, and we need that sometimes. So how about, I wish that maybe I exercised daily. Hope I spelled that right. And I wish that I stayed more hydrated. I'd really love to be one of those people that's super hydrated and has flawless skin. And how about, a well organized day that I can execute on almost flawlessly? Okay, well, that type of goal is not something that can be accomplished in 24 hours. But we'll move on to the next one. So 3 years from now, which of these habits will make you most proud? So like I said, having a well-planned and well-executed day, that's not going to necessarily happen overnight. But I would be proud of that in 3 years. To me, I think the goal that I'm going to start with then is staying hydrated. Staying hydrated, right? That's a goal that can be accomplished starting right this second, right after this video, or within the next 24 hours. The beautiful thing about this page is being able to test the selected goal, and you can do this over and over again until you discover the goal that is the best place to start for right now. All right, so I'm going to put hydration here, and then what will this goal, what will it give you? What will being hydrated give me? beautiful, maybe beautiful skin and healthy hair, more energy and more patience with self. And what will this give you? I mean, more confidence. More confidence. I could see that having healthier hair and more clear skin, having more energy. I mean, the so to have more energy means I can, keep up with my toddler. That's a pretty big deal to keep up with your toddler. Being kinder to self. Now, what will this give you? I mean, what I think about right away when I have more energy and keeping up with my toddler and more confidence, I'm going to be more productive and more proud of my parenting, make more fun memories. What will this give you? Well, I already know that having more productivity will mean that I will meet my financial goals, meaning financial freedom, and my identity. It'll match my identity as a parent, right? As a parent, to be involved and cool. Why is all of that important? Easy alignment. Being able to align with who I truly see myself as, living my best life. Now, when we answer this question, you want to end somewhere motivating. And living my best life is really motivating. What's also motivating is knowing that I can make incredible memories with my family because I have time. I have unbothered time to spend with them, and I'll have fewer regrets. Fewer regrets. This is really important. When we end here with something that is motivating, we have to remember that motivating energy pushes us forward. So, drinking more water or more coconut water, that's not very motivating. That's not a motivating goal. But this is fewer regrets, living my best life. So you will know that you've arrived at a great starting point for yourself when your answer in this last box feels like productive energy. So on this next page, SMART goals. Many of you have probably heard of SMART goals. Maybe you've even created some SMART goals for yourself. So I won't spend too much time here. It's pretty self-explanatory. You'll be able to create a SMART goal that is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Here's the example. I will drink 64 ounces of hydration daily in the next 2 months by adding 1 to 5 ounces each week. So I've made the goal specific, right? So I'm going to drink. I'm going to be. I'm not gonna just drink, but I'm going to drink hydrating things like water and coconut water or whatnot. My goal is I want to get to 64 ounces of water daily. Right? I made it relevant and time bound. So I'm not going to get there tomorrow. It's going to be a goal that I'm going to get to over the next 2-ish months. And I'm going to get there by adding 1 to 5 ounces each week. Right? I'm not starting from 0 ounces, right? It's not like I'm going from 0 ounces to 64 ounces. Let's just say I'm starting at 32 ounces a day. And so I want to add 1 to 5 ounces each week so that I can get to my 64 ounces of hydration a day. So that I can get to my 64 ounces of hydration a day. So you're going to use this breakdown and create something like this, a one sentence end goal, and write that here. And once you've done it, you did it. Like, you did it, right? Once you get that down, you have already started putting this into play because you've gained clarity on what this goal is and how you're going to get there. I've also included a daily tracker. So let's just say you open this daily tracker today and you start your goal tomorrow, and let's say tomorrow is a Thursday. Once you get started, you come in here, you start or complete your goal, and you can come in here and click every single day that you've completed the goal. If you miss a day, it's okay. Please repeat after me. It is completely okay. Sometimes you will miss a day. We are not going to destroy all of our progress because of one missed day. You simply won't click it. That's fine. But if you do it the next day, come in here and you're able to click in each of these boxes every single time you have met your goal. Please do not abandon yourself and your vision because you've missed a day. As a matter of fact, let's just say that making the bed every day is your new healthy habit, your itty bitty step habit that you're going to go for, and you miss making the bed in the morning. That's fine. You come home after work, make the bed then. What's more important is building those neural connections in your brain that increase the chances of that behavior happening day after day. So even if you miss it in the morning, do it at night. You still get the chance to come in here and click that button if you do. We are not looking for perfection, we are looking for progress. And guess what? Your brain needs several weeks, more than 21 days, to strengthen the neurons in your brain. Okay, it takes more than 21 days. It takes weeks beyond that. I'm a bit of a brain nerd, so reach out to me if you want to know more about how the brain builds new habits. I also included in this packet is a quick click link here to a community. I really want you to consider joining our community. You do not have to do this alone. You honestly do not. Imagine a space where when you hit a bump in the road in your healing journey, you can call up a friend, FaceTime somebody in the group, and say, hey, I need some help. And that person says, you know what? I'm going to go grab my water because hydrating is my goal. Put on my sneakers. I'm going to help you with your goal of getting outside for 5 minutes a day. Let's walk and talk together. Let's walk and cry together. Let's walk and laugh together. Laughing and crying are incredibly cathartic rituals that feed your soul. And you get that and you get there when you're in a community of people. There is no wellness without community. So I highly encourage you to join this free community, all free, and it will not be free forever. It's small, it's humble. We are growing slowly, and we're going to grow because we are growing slowly, and we're going to grow because we will have people like you who've downloaded this free guide, and you see the benefit of inviting people who you know need more support into this community. Now, let's say you get to the guide and you're working on it, you join the community, and you find out like, and you realize I could use a little bit more help. Consider this course. It is a live course where you gain 6 more hours of hands-on support with me. I've got 10 plus years of experience doing this work, seeing clients come in from one place where they really desperately needed to change, and graduating therapy, feeling incredible about their progress and about their entire lives. From my heart to yours, I am wishing you the best on your healing journey. I look forward to hearing from you, receiving feedback, so we can continue to improve our resources to our community. Thank you.